Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope you're all well. Welcome once again to another live stream. We've got a few people in MIQ still. Hope you guys haven't gone stir crazy yet. Man, yeah, tough times. I've just had a mate come out of there actually. Funny story. He was the New Zealand guy. So yeah. Got a pretty cool workout for you today. Pieces are a little bit shorter. Pretty much just switch. Oh no, we did 10 minutes the other day, didn't we? Did we do 10 or do 8? Can't remember. This one is 4-minute pieces, and we'll do 8 of them. Same similar things that I do on here for people that are new to the stream, first timers, whatever. That what I want to do is when you do sets, when you do pieces, you sort of want to do one and then you want to do another and compare them, because it's all well and good increasing. But if we do one at a certain rate and we do another one, you've done the first one, and then you're thinking about, okay, how could I have made that slightly better at the same rate? Because if you just keep trying to go up, if you're struggling on each one all the way up, you can finish the workouts and go, I just really felt disjointed. I didn't really feel that great while I was doing it. And so a lot of the stuff that I try and do is 2 at each rating, 2, all the way, whatever it is. So if I do like minute pieces, I always recommend that if you're going to increase the rates, to do 2 at one rate, 2 at the next, 2 at the next. And it just gives you that feedback straight away. You do one and you go, you know what, felt a bit tuggy. I didn't really get connected well. Okay, I'll do the next one. And it might feel better the next one and you go slightly slower. It doesn't matter, okay? But at least okay, I felt better, but I wasn't obviously pushing harder or whatever. And so that's really what today's about is doing the pieces, 2 at each of the ratings, getting that feedback in yourself, and then just saying, okay, cool, how do I make it better? What do I need to focus on in terms of my technique? Because it's all about technique. The whole thing with being on the row machine is it's about technique. If we do it well for ourselves, for our body shape, our body style, our flexibility, our fitness, then you're going to get the benefit for you, okay? And that's the best part about it, because it's all about you. It doesn't matter about what other people do in terms of numbers and how much power they can produce, that sort of stuff. It's about you and what you do and how you can improve, okay? And so that's really what we're trying to do when we use the row machine. And at the same time, we want to make sure that the row machine's doing some work for us, because we don't just want to be working the whole time. We want to have that element of relaxation. So when we're not driving, when we're not engaged the bodies and we're just coming back on the slide, we want to let this chain just take us back to the front. Like if I was to let this go, which please don't do it, it'll just go back that way real fast. And so a lot of the talk is about that relaxation, about around the finish. It's like, okay, it's just going to pull me forward, okay, without doing anything. We have to help it a little bit, but ultimately it's that work-rest ratio. We're not engaged all the time. If we're tight like this coming forward, ready to take the next one, we're just using energy when we shouldn't. Okay, so that's what we'll focus on today. The ratings get up a bit, so give you a rundown, 8 4-minute pieces, 2 at each one. And we're just splitting them in the middle, 2 minutes at a certain rate and 2 minutes at the next, okay, for the majority. So 22, 24. So that'll be the first one. So nice, easy rhythm for the first couple. Get into a good pace, good flow, good momentum, okay, and we'll be able to temper the pressures that we put on it, because we're going to build up to that sort of U2, UT2 sort of stage. The third and fourth set will be 24, 26, so we're going to be moving a little bit quicker. Okay, and around this area is where we start getting into how much pressure can I put in, how much acceleration, how much power am I actually applying, okay? And it's only 4 minutes. And then when we hit the third one, the 26 and 28, that's really where we start. Because it's only a short piece, we won't climb too much into the UT1 area, but we will actually be feeling that pressure and stuff that's coming on. So as we get up to that 28, we've got to move quicker. We've got to look for that acceleration. And the numbers will be pretty good from it, okay? And then the last 2 sets, basically there to finish us off. And so that will be a 2-1-1 split. So 2 minutes at 26, 2 minutes at 28, and 1 minute at 30. So it's not too much dissimilar to what we're doing in the 5th and 6th one. but we're just freeing it up a little bit more at the finish. Okay, so the last 4 sets, we'll be working relatively hard. The first 4, we're going to get into a good rhythm, good groove, looking for that speed. Okay, so what we'll do now is we'll just jump on, and we'll do a few minutes of just warming up. Just going to turn on the old heart rate. As I say, just as we normally go about it, when you're doing warm up on the machine, it is highly, highly recommended, just like anything else we do. Just starting with like getting loose, getting off the back, getting the body engaged, because it does depend on the time of the day, what you've done. You know, have you just rolled out of bed? Have you done any stretching? Okay, it's nice, 9:30 in the morning here, so I've been up for a few hours, nice and limber already, plus I've already been on here and done a little bit. So we just want to get this nice rhythm. We're going to spend a couple of minutes just extending out. Okay, letting the hands go, feeling the switch off, the chain take us forward. And if we keep a nice position with our bodies, so we're not too upright and straight, we've got a little bit of flexibility in the back. And if we feel the seat coming underneath us, we'll feel a stretch in the Achilles and the calves. Okay. Now, if it feels really awkward at the front, you're like, oh, really tight, drop the feet a little bit. If it feels like you're doing this, getting way over the front, bring your feet up a little bit, okay? There's no right or wrong place. Well, yes, there is. I shouldn't say that. It's about finding where your feet need to be for you. So I can't say you should have your feet in this position without knowing your flexibility and your level of skill, okay? But ultimately, put straps across sort of the middle of the foot towards the toe. As I say, I'm unflexible as hell. But if your shoes are almost towards the top of the foot plate at the back, I think that's a really good spot, depending on the size of your feet. Okay. So we'll do a couple more minutes, just starting to firm it up a little bit, okay? So now the heart rates are coming up. We want to just start feeling the pressure that's been created. So we're leaving the arms out long. We're starting to feel the push and the swing. Okay, leaving the arms long. Remember, they're disconnecting. Good. Just something while we finish this last minute of this. If it does feel too heavy, and while we're doing the piece, if you're struggling to get the rating, because you're just like, I can't drive the legs that fast, have a play with your damper on the side, okay? I'm currently just under 5, so somewhere in that region is a really good place to start, okay? Ladies, I'd probably go a little bit less, maybe around the 4.5, okay? And if it does feel I am driving it too quick, I'm getting too much acceleration, then just push it up a little bit, 6, 7, have a play, okay? So just about another 30 seconds, getting loose. You can stop now and have a stretch if you need to. Just going to put in a couple of solid strokes. Finish it off. Okay, good. So as I say, the drag factor on the rower is really dictated by you, okay? So your strength and the time of the piece as well, because if you're doing shorter pieces and you're looking for a little bit more speed, you know, the rating's not too high, which is sort of the first few of these ones here, you can afford to have it a bit bigger, bit higher, because it is really just about watts. Okay, if you can produce the max amount of watts per stroke, you get better numbers. That's how it works. Okay, but if you're doing longer pieces and you're trying to produce the same watts, you'll get worn down real hard, real fast. Okay, so it's finding an equilibrium. On this today, you can have a play with it. Okay, have a play. People don't have play enough with it. Okay, now you don't need to go from 10 to 1, because 1 is like the air stays in the flywheel, bang, and the speed is real fast, super quick, super quick. Up on 10, it's as heavy as hell. Okay, and yes, some people do it up there. I would do that for 1 minute pieces if you're looking for a strength building session at the same time. Otherwise, with what we're doing today, it's still 4 minutes. We've still got to get the motion. We've still got to get the flow without like completely tying up and turning into a shit technique. So in that middle ground, perfect place to go. Okay. So, shit, I never finished my coffee. I think that's going to have to wait. There we go. Right, okay, so let's get set. We'll take our time so that everybody gets set at the same time. If your screen keeps timing out, sorry, you need new batteries, okay? And there's not much I can do about that at the moment. So let's go. We'll do it together. We won't press the OK button until the end, so that we're all on the same page, so that we're all starting together, because it's way better watching the screen and watching it tick down, having all the timing checks, than it is to just row away and then try and do it up here or keep track of it. If it is worst case scenario, doesn't matter, just follow me, because I'll talk all the way through and have our changes anyway. But it is really nice to see it on screen and then to be able to get your workout at the finish, plug it in, and go, man, great score. Okay, so let's go. Select workout, new workout, intervals time. Okay, very self-explanatory when you see it on screen. So take that up to 4 minutes set time, and then scroll across with the arrow on the side, 1 minute rest time, and then just leave it flashing, because we're going to press that OK button in a second, and then we're into it. Okay, so we'll just give everybody 20 seconds. Okay, so new workout, select workout, intervals time, 4 minutes, 1 minute rest. Okay, so we all should be at that stage now. Another 10 seconds. It is easy enough to screw up the side, and you can just use the plus and minuses. Okay, so let's press the button on the bottom right, which says OK. And there it is, it's on screen. Okay, so let's get ready, feet in, quick drink to start. And we'll be away laughing. Okay, so the first two pieces, 22 and 24. So we split it at halfway. When we get to 2 minutes, we're going to increase the rate. Okay, I'll talk you through it, same as we did the other day, same as we always do. It's all about rhythm and speed. It's not, right, 2 minutes, add power. We're not about that. We're about our flow. We're about our rhythm, because that's where we get our speed from. Okay, right, so let's pick up the handles. Sitting nice and tall, let's start at 22 strokes a minute. Here we go. Are you ready? Row. So let's just get our rhythm first. Okay, the time is going to tick down pretty quick. So we get into our rhythm, we get onto our rating. I'm a big fan, especially in training. We've got to find the motion first, and then we worry about the application. Okay? So now we've got our rhythm. We're feeling the flow. We're feeling the speed on the drive and on the recovery. Now we start to think about the technique. Okay, the hang. As we push both feet. Okay, feel that to start. Nice long arms. Good. And then feel the bodies driven off the legs. One of the key things about rowing, handle speed in equals handle speed out. Okay, there it is. Okay, so we've got the rhythm. We're about to make the change. So let's speed up the rhythm around the back. Rhythm coming forward. 3, 2, 1, now. Okay. Think about acceleration and the push. Don't think about the power. Think about moving quicker and easier. There it is. Okay. Now there's our rhythm. Now we focus on maintaining, finding the form, getting the hang, letting those hands take us forward. Nice. Okay. Keeping the flow. Breathing. Remember to hang under the armpits and the lats. Don't let it go up from the shoulders. Continuous motion. That's it, it's nice. Hands around the back. Chain draws us forward. Good. Nice. Good. Okay. Feeling that push. As we load, we come on the feet. We roll around the front. Around. Around. No stopping. 3 seconds. And down. Okay, good. Okay, so we want to just relax, compose ourselves on the warm down and our break. Okay, so we breathe, keep moving for the first 30 seconds, just to let the oxygen get back in the muscles where we need it. Okay, now if you need to, take a drink now, wipe the sweat off. I'm already feeling it. Man, it's only been 4 minutes. Okay, great. So we do the same again. Now, think about what happened on the first one. Think about the rhythm we're trying to find and settle into it nicely. Okay, here we go. 5 seconds. 2, 1. And away we go. So this should feel a lot lower, a lot slower than where we finished the last piece. Plenty of time to create our shape, the technique. Good. Good push. That's it. Okay, remember long arms. Just like lifting the weight off the floor, hanging off the chin-up bar. Just leave them out long. They connect with the feet, and we just push back. Don't think too much about the body actually swinging, because it will naturally happen as we sit back through the stroke. Good. Remember, brush the body. If we're smacking the handle into the chest, we're not adding anything. We'll probably be getting stuck. Okay? Brush it around. We're still drawing it right towards the finish, but we're just brushing it around. Okay, good. Nice. Good momentum. Okay, 10 seconds to change. Remember, free it up. Feel the momentum. Here we go. 2, 1. Hands around. There it is. Nice. So remember, find the rhythm. Follow me. I've got it. Nice length. Should feel one speed forward, drawn forward. One speed, one push all the way back. Good. Okay. Now relax. No tension. Coming forward. Nice. Continuous motion. Just like a pendulum. Hang. Okay, as we come forward, feel the weight on the feet. There, just before the catch. And then we can push away. See it coming underneath. Nice. Yeah, excellent. We get that extension in the body as much as possible. We've got a longer range of motion. Okay. Yes, we're not all flexible. We don't want to overreach. Just try and find your happy medium. Okay, 10 seconds. Hold this. Good. 2, 1. Okay, nice. So you'll obviously see a split or a meter or a watt, whatever you're working on. Okay. See how that went. I went 1 meter extra. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty good at it, but the idea is to focus the second one around what we did on the first one. And if we can do it better, that's what we're after. Now, when I mean better, it doesn't matter if it's not as quick. If you felt that you were more engaged, you were more relaxed, awesome. Okay, it means we've got places to go. Now, if you did it and you went quicker and you went, it was heaps harder, okay, we've just got to back down a little bit and get it right. Okay, 5 seconds. So we're starting on 24. Here we go. Now, okay, so find this rhythm. just where we left off. Good, feel it. Hang, feel the speed. Our pendulum, our momentum. That's it, nice. Okay, breathe into it. Feel the hang. So what we want to think about as we come forward, look at your handle. We don't want it to stop and then you pull out. We want to almost make it feel like it goes around the front. Okay? Not changing, not stopping, changing direction. Good. Hands around the back. There's our momentum. One thing to think about too is if you're not hitting your rate, don't automatically think, oh, I've got to speed everything up. Think about a couple of little points, like the hands, or the feet, or the acceleration. Okay? Make little changes, makes the overall picture. Okay, here we go, up to 26, 5 seconds. 2, 1, yep. Okay, so this is more of a tap. Okay, flywheel's moving. Remember, don't think about adding power. Just move quicker to start with. That's it. Good. Okay. Hang. Good. Nice. We've got to find the efficiency. Work, rest. Work, rest. No grimace in the face. Open the mouth. Nice. Feel the flow. Round and round. Good. Keep it moving. Hands around the back. Brush the body. Good. You engage the core there and around. Let the hands go. Nice. Good. Keep this ticking along. Really good. Nice flow. Nice. Okay. So breathe into it. Good first step up. Heart rate's going to be climbing. Okay. Now, if you can row at the same time as being able to drink, really good. Okay. So same focus again. Really want to get that rhythm. Okay, the momentum. So we're going to start out. We're going to find the flow after 30, 40 seconds. Then we start focusing on how it's created. Okay, so we find the flow first, then we figure out the creation, then we find that efficiency from there. Okay, here we go, 5 seconds. Building in, moving in. Now, 24. There it is. Hands. Okay, lead them long. Start with the flow and the efficiency. Like that. That's it. Now let's double check our length. Hands going across the knees. Nice supple knees. So remember on the drive, we don't want to lock the knees out like that. We want to have some supple. Okay. Nice easy break. Brings us forward. When the chain starts dragging the body. Like that. That's it. Good. Okay. A minute down. Now let's focus this front. Around the front. Hang. Feel the connection. And the push. Nice. Feel that there's acceleration as we sit back. We sit back into the cheek. Okay, think about your lounger. Sitting back. Good. Okay, move the hands. Don't grip the handle too tight. We still want to be able to have a bit of a play. Piano fingers. Okay. Tension out of all the areas. We don't need it. Okay, 5 seconds. 26. Free it up. Now. There it is. Hands away. Good. That's it. Hang. Okay, drive that body. Open out. Nice. Hand speed. And breathe. Okay, breathing. Nice. That's it. Soft knees. Chain drawer. Around the front. Continue the flywheel. Pick the speed. Good. Okay, under the armpits, last minute. Feel the hang. Good, there it is. Remember, feel the tap. Doesn't have to feel overly strong and powerful. Accelerated. Legs driving down. Hanging. Coming with it. Nice. Okay, breathe. Relax the face. Nice. Good. 5 seconds to go. All the way. Nice. Okay, good. So even though we might be feeling it, we're only just getting up to the middle, to the higher end of our UT2. Okay, so we've got to stay focused on these next 2 sets. Okay, we're going to start at 26. Find that rhythm. When we go up to 28, same thing. Find the flow. Don't worry too much about the length to start. If you feel like you're only getting to sort of here, that's fine. We'll build on it, we'll build on it, we'll build on it. Okay, we're all in this together. Listen to me, follow me along. So here we go, starting to build. Big breaths, starting 26. Now. So, move the hands. Don't worry too much about the speed. Get the rhythm. Okay, good commitment. We're over halfway. We're on the downward stretch. Okay, around the front. Hang. Nice. Good. Long arms. Remember, hang, 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 hang. Keep it out of the shoulders, under the armpits. Push. Around the back. Nice. There it is. Good. Momentum. Feel the change around the back. Okay, flat draw. Think about the chain coming straight back. Elbow draw. Flat. And around. Okay, breathing. Starting to prepare. Think about how we're going to do it. How we're going up. Okay. Hands around, 5 seconds. Up to 28. Now. Remember, tap it along. Tap it along. Okay. Ratio should really feel 1-to-1. We have to do a little bit of a pull with the feet. Remember the chain. Good. Okay. Now let's think about application. Round the front. Feel the push. Accelerate. Make it feel heavy. Connect. Leg strike down. Body swing. Comes off the legs. Naturally come in. Hands drawing away. Good. 50 seconds. Nice. Okay, breathe. Tap. Around the front. Long arms. Good. Okay, zone into this. Feel it like a pendulum. Tap. Tap. Okay, keep the flywheel spinning. Right, 10 seconds. Good. All the way. Nice. Okay. Breathe. Okay, really nice. So we've got one more like that. It's hard work talking around. Okay. But we're getting those basics right. We're doing it together. Okay, 28 is quite high. So if you're struggling, take your drag, drop it down a little bit, maybe a number. Okay. Don't worry about the speed. Think about the rhythm, the flow, what we're trying to create. Okay. So 10 seconds. Starting to build. 5. Moving in. Now. 26. Okay, it should feel a little bit slower than where we finished. Remember, just move. Hands. Let the machine's going to do all our work this way. Work and rest. Nice. That's it. Good hang. Find the flow. Okay, zone into that rhythm. Make it consistent. Round and round. Round the front, round the back. Yeah. Good. That's it. Nice. Okay, feel the hang. Feel the push. Long arms. Out of the shoulders. Good carry with the body. As we connect. As we move around. As we drive. Nice. Okay. 20 seconds. Prepare for the change. Breathe it in. Okay, here we go. Ready to move. Remember, move the speed by the hands. Here we go. Now, good. Building on it. Nice. There's our speed. There's our rating. Our rhythm. Just hang into it. Breathe. Good. Focus on that breathing. Right, long arms. Push away. Feel the connect. Okay, last minute. Accelerate. Feel the feet. Nice. Okay. Stay relaxed. And breathe. Good length. Nice. Just feel the hang. Feel the momentum. Feel the rhythm. 15 seconds. Right, last 5 all the way. Hold. Okay, good. Right, only 1 mini. It's good. Right, 2 more. Okay, exactly what we've just done there, but we go up again for that last minute. Okay, don't worry too much about the speed. The speed will come if we move it quicker and we stay relaxed. Okay, these are our money sessions. These last 2, if we do it right, we do it with technique, it's really going to hold you in good stead for different pieces, different goals that you're trying to do. Okay, so let's really focus. Here we go. Focus, focus, focus. 5 seconds. Building. 26. Now. Okay, should feel like we've got a bit of time from where that 28 finished. Okay, connect and push with the long arms and the hang. Always hang. Don't worry too much about your length. Try and feel that compression with the seat and the feet. Slide. We've got the body coming over off the back. And compress into the front. Good. Move the hands. Nice. That's it. There. Get that rhythm. Find the flow. Sustainability. Swing. And that's it. Sit back off the leg. Nice. Good. Nice. There we go. Right, ready to change. Up to 28. 2, 1. Now, hands. Good. Onto that rhythm quickly. Feel the push. Nice. Okay. Zone in on that. Under the armpits. Onto the feet. Good flow. Move the hands around the back. Let them go. Soft knees. Don't lock them out. Right. Changing up to 30. On this one. 3, 2, 1. Now. Hands quicker. And leg speed. Leg speed. Accelerate it down. Nice. Okay, don't worry about the length. Try and eke it out. Fundamental. Hands. Rhythm. Good. Feel the flow. Chain taking us forward. Soft finish. Brush the body. Right, all the way. Nice. Okay, good. One more. Row it out. Don't stop. Okay, really good. Sweat's building. Okay, we're working really well. Okay, we're only just starting to touch into those high areas of our UT1. Maybe producing a little bit of lactate. Okay, now I'm going to throw you a curveball. I felt like being nice today, but you know what? On this one, we're going to change every minute. We're going to go 26, 28, 30, and we're going to finish on 32. Okay? So lock it in with me. You'll get it. I know you will. Here we go. Firming onto 26. 3 seconds. Building. Now. Okay, so find our rhythm here. We've got to be quicker to get the rhythm. Last piece, lock it in, toughen it out. We can do it. Okay, remember, what have we been trying to do? Work easy, work efficient, do it now. Rhythm, move the hand, feel the speed. Okay, not powerful, not heavy. It'll naturally be there if we're holding the hand. Okay, good. Right, here we go. Ready to change up, 28. Same focus, 4 seconds, 2, 1, and move. Okay, remember, just move quicker. Breathe into it. That's it. Okay, suck in the oxygen. Move the hands with me. Let it go. Round the back. Draws us forward. That's it. Nice. Okay, feel the feet. Accelerate. 10 seconds. Prepare to change. Here we go, up to 30. Now. Okay, remember, hand speed. Remember, there's less than 500 to go. Breathe and relax. This is where we make our money. Stay relaxed. Hang. Breathe. No face clench. Relax it. Yeah. Just like that. 10 seconds to change. Here we go. Take it home. Move in. Free it up. Now. Hands. Leg speed. 30 strokes to go. Feel the push. Then swing. Hands. Hang. Yeah. Tap it along. Yeah. 30 seconds. 15 strokes. Hold. Hang. Swing. All the way. Don't stop early. To the line. Push. Last bit. To the line. Nice. Keep moving. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Nice. Got up into the 180s there, team. Really good. Okay. So just remember, when we finish a piece like that, anything tough, you can just paddle now. Just don't stop. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. Okay? Gotta get everything moving again. Gotta feel the flow. Okay, now we can press menu. Okay, hold that into the menu. It'll save it. We can go back, have a look. Okay. And then we can just paddle it out now for another 90 seconds. Just getting our breathing under control. Don't have to worry too much about pressure on the muscles, on the legs. Just let them go down. Get the connect, but we don't have to think about activity, the active recovery. Okay. We just want to start getting some hydrogen ions out of the muscles. Okay. Just getting a bit more oxygen back in there. Okay, really good, really good piece. Really good workout, okay? The whole idea of that, which it's a long way to look back on and think about the first couple of pieces, you know, we managed to get really good separation, really good rhythm between each of the rates, okay? Now, no doubt you would have seen there would have been a speed change and it was done easily, okay? It's all about that easy factor, that efficiency that we can create. And as we started getting up in the ratings, started getting a little bit harder. Still had to try and find that relaxation. Still getting a speed change, but it wasn't as much. Okay, and that's fine because you're talking an exponential scale here anyway. So it's a lot harder to get more speed gained at higher ratings, okay, over set times. So it was perfect to be able to look at that and see the difference. Okay, and then obviously after every set you look at the meters and you go, cool, there or thereabouts. If I was beating it, awesome. If I was just under, okay, did it feel better? Did I feel like I had more time, more relaxation? If you did, cool, okay? But it's all about having a benchmark, because if we've just done piece after piece after piece after piece for 8 sessions, 8 sets, you don't really get an understanding for what you did at one time, and you want to repeat it and see if you can do it better. Okay, so it's a really crucial thing about doing pieces. There is a time and a place to just build, but there's also a time and the place is to just reevaluate. Okay, it's no different than if you were doing 10 or 15 minutes at 22 rating. You're evaluating yourself all the time, the whole way through it, going, am I doing this right? What does it do to my speed? Does it make it change? Do I feel easier? Okay, all of the above, but we're just doing it in piece form. Okay, so really good, really solid. I don't think I'll apologize for throwing in that last one. I just thought, you know what, feeling good, we've done it really well, throw it in there. Now, if you struggled to hit the speed on that 32, that's fine. It is quite high, okay? It is quite high, and it really is just trying to move everything as fast as possible. Move the hands, leg speed, get around, okay? Because it's very hard to have the same power output at the ratings, okay? So as you go through the rates, the increase in power output is decreasing because it's exponential. Man, look at that puddle on the floor. Hey, look at that, nice. Okay, so you may think like you're working a shitload harder, but you're not really, okay? It's just because it's that whole accumulation, which is what's creating, okay? So it's really good, really good workout, team. I hope it wasn't too hard, okay? I hope it wasn't too hard for you, but it is nice to throw in some stuff every now and again. Now, one thing that a few of you, someone might pick it up, okay? Someone might pick this up. These workouts, because we have to do them in time, it's because we're all different speeds, obviously. This is very close to a 1,000-meter workout, okay? So if you wanted to do something like this in terms of distance, this is sort of your 1,000-meter workouts. So it's a really good opportunity to look at how I increase my speeds for thousands, even building up to 2K stuff, even going for like 6K, whatever. This is all about finding that rhythm for that set period of time, okay? Now, if you had done this as 1,000 meters, yep, they're a bit slower than 1,000, possibly. they might be a bit quicker, depending on our speeds. Okay, so that's the whole idea around this workout is to sort of be there or thereabouts. Okay, now it could be a lot different for some people, and that's fine. But these type of things, a lot of people like working in distance. A lot of people like working in time. I do both, but the fact is, normally with this, there's no way we can do distance because none of us will finish at the same time. Okay, so if you ever want to do something like this again, if you're by yourself, you go, you know what, I really need a workout today, take this session and turn it into 8,000s. Okay, now if you want to do it a little bit different as well, you could cut back the distance. You could cut back and go 7s and make that 90 seconds or 2 minutes. Okay, there's so many variations you can do, so many. Okay, and that's the cool part about being on the machine, trying different things. If you've got a trainer, you've got a physiologist, 100% know that they'll do some pretty cool stuff. Okay, so right, take a couple of questions. I saw one back about half an hour ago from Arthur that said, I follow Eric's sessions. I would recommend the 45-second physiological adaptation. I tell you what, yeah, that is one of the toughest sessions I've ever done in my life. We can explain that at a later time. Can you explain around the front, Mike? Okay, Mike. So everybody, this is for everyone. Okay, when I talk about around the front, if you watch general people rowing, okay, everybody, I'll get the flywheel going. Everybody comes in, and then they do that. Okay, I'll see if I can see it. There's like a stop, and then it's a pause. So the round the front is like what you come around like that. So you come around the front. So you don't think about going in and out. You think about going around. So like on there, you got a little cog. You want to go around. You don't want to go in and then start the cog again. You don't want it to stop. Now there will be, but it's just the feeling of going around. So it's coming in and around. It's not going in and then, because a lot of people go, yeah, and then they feel that load. And what happens is that happens, or, they lift up on the shoulders. Whereas if you can just come in and around like that, the arms are long. So that's what around the front means. Okay, now if you were in a rowing boat, for anybody that's on here, if you stop at the catch, because in a rowing boat, you've got to put the blade in the water and the boat's moving, you don't want to stop. So you want to go around that front as quick as you can. Okay, now if you were to stop, load, and go, the water catches up to the blade, it's all over, slow the boat, etc., etc. And this is no different with the machine because the flywheel's spinning, and if we don't want to stop and then take the stroke, we want to feel like there's this change in direction. Okay, so you might hear me sometimes saying, think about the change in direction as well. So change in direction around the front, it's a thought process. It's about how you go around, how you move the speed. Okay, so it's you come in and away. You don't come in and push out. It's really hard to do, and you've got to keep focusing on it because if you haven't really thought about it, it'll zap a lot of energy out of you, just the thought process and the coming forward on the feet and doing it. So it is something to really try and nail in because as you get up in speed, it becomes easier because, of course, the flywheel's spinning quicker and quicker and quicker, and you can't go in, stop, and go. You can't go in, stop, and load because then you just won't hit the ratings. Okay, so it's all about that rhythm and the continuous motion. Same around the finish. You don't stop and then go. It's this around the back, around the back. When we get to that 26, 28, this here, handle speed in equals handle speed out. Just come in, come out. Don't stop and then rush forward. It's like in and away. Let it lead, okay? Let the machine do the work for you. Okay, so great question there. Great question, Arthur. Mike, sorry, Arthur's our physiological one. First live workout, thanks, that's awesome. Cool, Sammy, awesome. Got last set, got the heart beating, exactly. Hi, when you're aiming, James, when you're aiming for a stroke per minute target, do you 100% hit the target once you have the rhythm? Or do you, it does alternate. Okay, for me, I'm generally there. sometimes I might see it. Now, I think I was going to say something, but I didn't actually. Is that if you are trying to find your rhythm and you're at, say, at 26 and you see 25, just continue it for a little bit. Okay, it's really hard because ultimately I'm pretty much 99% there anyway. But if you're doing it by yourself, don't just think, oh shit, I've got to really speed up, because what will happen is you could, instead of getting your hands away, you'll think about getting the body forward quicker than the other stuff. So just think about it, go, okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? Take a few strokes to do it. And if you're not hitting it, then go, okay, maybe I just need to think not as much length and just move the hands quicker on this stroke, on this stroke, on this stroke. Okay, and then you'll get it back on there. And if it fluctuates between it, it's not too bad. Okay, but the whole idea is that every rating has a slightly different rhythm, and it's just a speed rhythm. Okay, and we've got to learn all of them, because we can't just spend our whole life doing 22. Okay, you possibly could if you really wanted to. Okay, and we can't do our whole life at doing 28. So it's the whole idea is to find the rhythms through the rates, find the efficiency. So if we were to do a 2K test, you go, right, I'm going to try and do it at 26 or 28, bang, and you do it, and you go, you know what, I set a PB. Awesome. Okay, and then the next time you do it, you go, man, maybe I could do it at 29. So now you try and think about it and bang, PB, whatever it is, okay? But of course, you've got to find the rhythms at all the ratings, and you just got to keep working on it. So if the rating is coming up and down, it could just be because you're working on the front, working on that around rhythm. Could be working on the acceleration, all the bits and pieces like that. So that's what you've got to think about as well. Because we're always thinking, we're always working, you really have to think about what you're doing. And as you're doing that, if you think about round the front and you get it well, bang, your rating's going to go higher, because you've been used to stopping in here and pulling out, whatever. Or if you are moving your hands quicker, you're like, yep, handle speed in, handle speed out, bang, rating goes up. Perfect. Okay, now you've got to think about the control on the way forward, letting the chain take your bits and pieces. But it's good because you've made a change and you're seeing that change in front of you in terms of that rating. Okay, and it's no different than when you see that change in front of the speed. Cool. Okay, great question. Gabrielle, I'm short, heavy, but I have a tall upper body. How do I synchronize my stroke with my tall teammates? Fuck your teammates. Do what you want. I try to be effective with stroke length, but get encouraged to length with my upper body, which feels like reaching too much. I tuned in here, hope I can ask this question. Yeah, of course you can. Feel I'm not as effective at 30 plus ratings. Okay, short, heavy, upper tall body. Okay, so it really is. It's a really good question. It's about because the rhythm for everybody is completely different. Okay. Now I row with shorter people. They had really quick drives, so their drive time. Now, one thing you could do, Gabrielle, is if you've got erg data, I don't have it up on my thing. If you scroll across to the second one, you get stroke length and stroke time. Okay. Now the stroke time is about how quick it is and speed. Okay. So you'll probably have a quicker stroke time and a shorter stroke length. Okay, now, and that's fine. It just means you've got to have that control coming forward. Now, it will depend, because as you get out in the boat, yes, you want to have that length. So the whole idea is probably just a little bit of thought process around the stretch through the body, because if you've got a short body, they're trying to get you to get the length. So it's really just about that hang of the arms, trying to get the arms a bit longer. I'll tell you a classic case. World champion in the double scull, Olivia Lowe. She's bloody short. She's tiny. She's like 5 foot something. She's a world champion, 3-time world champion, to say the least. Okay. Now she just looks for that length. When you look at it on the erg, her length's probably about here, not very long. But it is just about getting the compression, getting up as far as you can, and just looking to try and get that body length in terms of under the arms. Because a lot of people there, if you're tied up in the shoulders, you can't get it. But as soon as you drop the shoulders, bang, look at that. If you're up here and then you go and have it under here, now you've got the length, okay? And now you can have that. So it's just working on little things to really try and find that, okay? Not as effective at 30 ratings. Yeah, so especially with rating stuff, guys, to get effectiveness, as Gabrielle said, it's practice, practice, practice. Okay, now you don't have to spend 5 minutes at 30, but if you do pieces like this and you start getting up towards that top of it, that's perfect, okay? And that gets you up to that speed. So that's really what we're trying to find. Okay, Cool. Thanks, team. Thanks to all the AB staff, everyone that's in MIQ, anyone that's on the stream. Just thought I'd throw another one. We normally do one on Mondays, so we thought we'd just make sure that you guys are tuned in. Everybody else, thanks for tuning in. Plenty more to come. Holidays are coming. To everybody that raced in the weekend, if there was anybody that raced in on a few of the online champs that were around the British, I think there's an American one coming up soon. Check it out. Go to worldrowing.co.nz. There's some virtual races that you can enter. Okay, so 500 meters, 2Ks, masters categories. So they're like 10-year categories up to 49, 30 to 39, 40 to 49, and then they go up in 5-year categories. And you can race, just have your laptop hooked up to your Concept 2, boom. Okay, be a lot of fun. And then you can actually, if you do really well, you possibly qualify for the World Champs next year in February. So something to think about, something to have a look at. Apart from that, thanks, team. Thanks for another great session. Remember, silly season's coming. Stay safe. Don't get too drunk. Don't drink and drive. Wear a mask. Social distance. Do what you're told. We all know that it's going to help. Stay safe, okay, because we're going to all get through this together at some stage. So just remember, be kind to your fellow people, and just do what we have to. Listen to the scientists, do what they say. Okay. Apart from that, thank you very, very much, everybody. And until next week, have a good time. Have a great week, and tune in back here. We're at the earlier time next Monday. Okay. So whatever time that is for you guys, it's 5 a.m. for me. That's all I know. So I get up early to satisfy your needs. Okay, there we go. Have fun, train hard, all the best. Thanks for the asensei team. Cheers.